Okay, so on this pilot episode of Close to Carnivore, I want to give you a little bit of background about myself and what led me up to choosing a carnivore diet. And it actually goes back to about 2004, 2005 when I got into the sport of cycling. And when I got into cycling, I kind of figured out quick that everything was geared around weight to power. And losing weight is probably one of the fastest ways to get faster on a bike. And that's what I did. And I want to show you a picture. This is me, and I'm going to say this would have been late 2006. And I was about 172 to 175 in that picture. And I was in decent shape. And as I got into cycling, because of my day job, in the wintertime, I would put on a decent bit of weight. And I would get to about 190, 185, 190. So in the springtime, usually the last 2 weeks of February through the end of April, I would go on sort of a keto diet, somewhere between keto and Atkins. And the weight would come off and I would get into a cycling training program, and just due to the volume of riding I did, the rest of the weight always seemed to come off. So then obviously time happens, life changes a little bit, and I got out of cycling for a while, and I got back into it in 2015, 2016, and I actually struggled to get the weight off. And I went to more of a strict keto type diet, but I never had to do it for long periods of time. I mean, we're talking, you know, 8 to 10 weeks tops, and that was always sort of enough, even when I come back in. Well, then, the past 2 years, obviously COVID and some other things I had going on in life, I got quite a bit heavier. I didn't cycle last year, obviously, with everything being shut down. And this picture is from late September of 2020. And as you can see in this picture, I'm probably 220-ish would be a good place to say that I was at. At my heaviest when I started carnivore. I was actually a little bit heavier at Christmas, or before Christmas, and then I realized, okay, I'm getting out of bounds. It's time to make a change. And on December 19th, I was 222.9. Obviously, I'm not 222.9, and we're going to get to that in this series of videos. I'm going to sort of give you the play-by-play. But the whole concept of carnivore actually come to me about a year ago. I seen it on Joe Rogan's podcast, and he was talking to Jordan Peterson. He was talking about eating carnivore. And even then, I tried it for like 2 weeks. And instantly, the one thing that stood out, one, the amount you have to go to the bathroom. Not to be too descriptive, but you don't want to stay too far from a toilet. And two, by the end of that second week, no inflammation or anything. I'm middle-aged. I'm 48 now. Some stiffness in my hands and in my feet and ankles, when you get up in the morning, that was almost completely gone. So even then, I was a little skeptical about a full carnivore diet. So obviously a year passes, a year or so, and I decided it was time to make a change, and I jumped on the carnivore diet. So that's the background, what led up to this. And in the next video, I'm going to go into why I call it close to carnivore, and I'm going to give you the breakdown of from December 19th, I believe. Yeah, December 19th until the current time on how this is all starting to come together and some things I've learned just in the past month or so. So again, if you like these videos, hit the like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned. I'm going to try to put out 2 videos a week if possible. They will be shorter videos. I'm going to try and keep them to 8 minutes or less, and maybe motivate you to jump on the Carnivore just to give it a try. I'm not saying it's for everybody either. It's, well, we'll get into that in another video. Until then, again, like, share, and subscribe. Peace.